Welcome to the Shed. We're here with Kneebody. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Kave.
Nate.
Adam. Shane.
Ben.
And we have some questions that we like to ask all of our artists. First question is, what are you guys listening to currently?
I listen to everything. A lot of classic rock. God, what am I listening to right now? Come Back to Me.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Yeah, we're digging your Spotify playlist that you put up there. Your road playlist. That's really good.
There you have it.
We've got it. I mean, I'm listening to this currently. Yeah, it's pretty happening. Oh, and I'm looking at our sandwiches.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. We're listening to sandwiches.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much. That's not me.
Oh, and yeah, sorry.
So check out the Spotify playlist.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
The other question we like to ask everyone is, what's some advice that you can give some young improvising musicians, something that they can really key in onto and add to their practice session to become better improvising musicians?
One thing that's really two things that are really good is to play along with as many records as possible.
There we go.
And no matter what it is, try to play exactly what they're playing. Maybe especially with playlists and all that stuff, like music that changes from song to song. Just be able to react to that music. I think improvising is all about reacting. And then also play with as many musicians as possible in as many different settings as possible.
Yeah.
Scales and lip slurs and all that trumpet stuff, just to change that up every day so it's not the same thing. Change the scale or the tonality, or just shift the form around somehow so that you're kind of improvising even as you're doing your technical study.
Learning things by ear as early as you can. I kind of wish someone had told me to start doing that when I was 13. I didn't really start to do that until I was in college. Everything I did was reading music. So the earlier you can do that, learning things by ear and memorizing music without looking at the paper.
You know, I've got one, and this is maybe a little more esoteric, but just to try to be a well-rounded, educated person. You know, read literature and watch films and try to have a perspective on the music you make and what it means kind of in history and socially and even politically. That's something that's becoming more important to me, and I guess I didn't think about it as much when I was younger, but I think the earlier you start thinking about that stuff, it kind of gives you a leg up to have the big picture of what you're doing and kind of figure out what it means in the bigger context.
Yep. And finally, one last question, and Ben kind of touched upon this. You know, as an adult now playing myself, I always think, what do I wish I would have known when I was a kid so I can start back over again? What's something that, like, if you could go back and tell your young, early musician self, do this and you'll be way better off later on in life? What's a piece of advice you'd give your younger self?
My personal advice I would give myself is to learn more songs at an early age, and because I think that's something that no matter where you go with music, it's all about playing songs. So just learn as many songs as possible and learn how to sing the lyrics and just play them for a room full of people.
I would say to work on reading and not to stress out about it too much, but just really chip away at it. If you're not naturally a really good reader, just still take a little bit of time regularly, try to improve incrementally.
I would have worked on fundamentals if I could go back a little bit more diligently. I just kind of played music and didn't work on that stuff until later in life.
I was going to say the same thing, to be a more careful, conscious practicer, a little more regimented, and to save money. Just put a little bit aside.
Yeah.
I guess kind of what Shane was saying, like, if you're like more consistent and like organized in your practice, it can be even like, I would rather be someone that practiced 30 minutes a day but every day really consistently than like 3 hours one day and then no hours for 5 days. So if you can kind of get into that habit, if you can kind of form good habits early on.